Introduction to data structure. Data structure is basically a method of representing relationship or logical relationship between individual data elements. So data structure is a structured set of variables associated with one another. So that means it is a method of defining or explaining relationship between individual data elements. So let us take example of house. So if house is a data, then number of floors of that house is another data, then number of rooms of that house, then name of that house is another data. Operations which are performed normally on data structures are: first, data organization or clubbing, then second is accessing technique, and third is manipulating selection for information. So these are operations which are performed on data structures. Types of data structure. First is linear. In this type, values are arranged in a sequence. Example: arrays, linked list, etc. So in this data structure, values are sequential manner. So basically it is a linear type of data structure. Now non-linear. In this type, values are not arranged in a sequence. Example: tree graph. So they are randomly arranged. So they are called non-linear data structure. Then homogeneous. Values of same type of data are stored as in array. So values which are stored are of same type in homogeneous data structure like array. Non-homogeneous data structures. Values of different types are grouped as in structures and classes. So different types of data are grouped together in this non-homogeneous data structure. Now dynamic data structure. In dynamic data structures such as reference and pointers, size and memory locations can be changed during program execution. So in this dynamic data structure, size and memory locations they are changed during execution. Primitive and non-primitive data structures and operations. Primitive data structure. Data structures that normally are directly operated upon by machine level instructions are known as primitive data structures. Example: integer, reals, logical data. For example, integer, reals, logical data comes under primitive data structures. They are operated by machine level instructions. That means they are operated by machines. So they are primitive data structures. Non-primitive data structure. They are derived from primitive data structures. So they are more complex than primitive data structures. Various operations that can be performed on data structures are create, destroy, select, update. So these are operations which are to be performed on non-primitive or data structure generally. An operation typically used in combination with data structure and that creates a data structure is known as creation. So creation operation is used for creating creating or declaring a memory allocated to a particular type. For example, integer x. Here x is declared and memory is allocated to it. So operation typically used in combination with data structure. So this is a normally used operation in a data structure. Destroy operation. Another operation giving balancing effect to creation is destroy operation. That means it is giving balancing effect to creation. That means it is opposite of uh, creation. When program execution ends, data structure is automatically destroyed and memory allocated is eventually be deallocated. So when program is executed, that means it is completed, operation, all operations are performed. Then program execution ends, that means result is acquired. Then data structure is automatically destroyed and memory allocated is eventually deallocated. So that means which memory is allocated to a certain location, it will be deallocated. C++ allows destructor member function to destroy object. Destructor member function, that means it is a function which destroys the object. In C, free function is used to free the memory language. In C, free is a function which is used to free the memory. Whereas in Java, we have a built-in mechanism called AGC, which is automatic garbage collection, and it frees the memory. So basically, this destroy operation is opposite of create operation, and it is deallocation of memory locations. Selection. The most commonly used operation linked with data structure is selection. So it is very common operation. Then selection relationship depends upon yes no. The other three operations associated with selections are sorting, searching, and merging. So basically, it is selecting a particular data with yes no, and it depends on yes and no. And its sub operations are sorting, searching, and merging. Searching operations are used to seek a particular element in data structure, and sorting operation is used to arrange all elements of data structure in given order, example ascending or descending. So this is about searching and seeking, searching and sorting operation. Now merging operation, it is an operation that joins two sorted lists. So these are three operations in selection type. So an iterative relationship is nothing but a repetitive execution of statements. So that means uh, some statements are repeated again and again. So that is repetitive execution of statements. So this is called as iterative relationship. Update operation, this operation changes data of data structure. Assignment operator is good example of update operation. For example, int x is equal to 2. Here 2 is assigned to x, x is equal to 4. Again 4 is reassigned to x. Value of x is now 4 because 2 is automatically replaced by 4. So this is update operation. That means one value is assigned to a particular operator, and then again another value is assigned to that operator. So that is update operation.